Day 6. Not a whole lot to talk about with day 6. Just because I worked all day. I think I mentioned in the video earlier that our fridge is starting to look a lot like a college student's fridge. Lots of beer, lots of Gatorade, and maybe a cucumber. But fear not. My husband has placed an order online for some food, and we're really looking forward to delivery tonight. Unfortunately, there's no pasta, and I loved my pasta. Sometimes I crave it, and I really wish I didn't crave it 3 weeks ago and ate a whole box by myself. Not proud. And that was before the shelves ran out of pasta. Anyway, so looking forward to the food, especially the produce. We haven't really had anything in our fridge. We probably have a red bell pepper that's starting to rot, so I need to chop that up and cook it tonight. A half a red cabbage, and again, a cucumber. But I plan to use some of the scraps of the vegetables that I do have, including that red bell pepper, to make a bit of like a stir fry, like a vegetarian stir fry, and put it on a bed of rice. We do have like half a small box of 5-minute rice left. And so that's going to be my dinner tonight. And speaking of dinner, yesterday we had chili for dinner. I mentioned that in the last video. But also that tonight I'll have dinner again. The night before yesterday. Sorry. I'm having a hard time concentrating, walking, out of breath, the wind, there's cars and people are watching me as I film. But my husband and I have been eating 2 meals a day, including myself starting to portion my meals smaller. So that's a little interesting to do. It's not too bad. I don't think it makes me feel starved. I definitely think I'm starting to lack nutrition, but I just need to keep drinking water, which is one of my problems. Anyway, work was pretty dull. It was pretty boring. There wasn't a whole lot to do. Usually Mondays are crazy. There was 22 tasks for me to do on Monday. This morning, 3. It really sucked just because what I do, it's kind of like the background for grocery stores. So grocery stores are really busy. Naturally, me not so much. But it gives me time to catch up on older projects instead of projects that are happening present. Like just catching up on older things. So yeah, it's not been very productive today. I've heard that certain people think that this will lift up by Easter. I don't think so. I'm not trying to say that as a pessimist. I'm trying to say that as a realist and a little bit practical. I am all about being optimistic so that this will pass, and I pray it will. And I pray good things upon people and good health and to be strong. But you know, we just gotta keep holding on to each other and for each other and provide. With the groceries, my husband asked, is there anything else that you want before we, confirm the order, because we won't get it till Friday. And this was like a certain open spot on the online order to place. It was like the only spot available, otherwise you'll have to wait again. So I thought about it, and I heard there's a woman a few towns over that is going through some chemo, and I don't really know what kind. I didn't really read the news article, but basically one of the only things she can eat is peanut butter jelly sandwiches. And when this happened, this whole pandemic, there was no more peanut butter on the shelves in the stores. And I feared, everyone feared, naturally, that she would be going hungry. So I don't know when this happened, but I mentioned it. I said we should buy peanut butter and give it to her, like mail it to her or something, cautious. But he said that since it was on the news, he was plenty sure that she has enough by now. That was a sweet and thoughtful thought offering. Just because I want to do something, for people instead of just sit in my house. But that's the deal, or that's the goal. If you sit in your house, you stay safe, you social distance, you isolate. So even if doing that is good, I'm okay with that. But I don't know, it just feels so wrong sitting on my ass and doing nothing. And I work, I take my break. I've been playing the new Animal Crossing game that my husband got me for our dating anniversary, 11 years together. That's been fun, but it's not a vacation, but it almost feels like it's not. It's absolutely not luxurious because, there are people out there that are still working essential jobs that have to be out on the line. So it's not a vacation. I don't think it's wrong doing things that make you happy and doing things for yourself, as long as you don't boast about it, as long as you don't brag about it, that you're having such a good time. I guess in an arrogant way. You can be happy, but not in an arrogant way. You could be funny, but not in just rubbing it in. So I don't know. That's why I feel like I just want to do more. And that's it. Oh, and it's been nice. Walking outside, there's been plenty of social distancing as I'm walking around. Families are, steering clear. I'm steering clear of them. And I saw a dude that totally went into the gravel to jog around me, way more than 10 feet away, just to get around me and back up on the sidewalk. That's good social distancing.